Wait. Before you start your podcast, make sure you are on the right hosting platform. We're going to talk about the differences between Anchor and Libsyn and which one is right for you as a leader in this digital media space. So stay tuned. The difference between Libsyn and Anchor is that one is free and one is not free. And really this video is because I saw one person in particular who said, oh, I just started a podcast last week, so let me teach you how to do it. Be wary of those folks. Because number one, they haven't gone through what I call the mess up stage. And the mess up stage means you go through a bunch of different hiccups, right? Interviewing people, it all comes with the territory and the cost of learning how to do something brand new. So you need to go through that phase first before you decide to teach someone else. Don't just tell people to get up and start a podcast on Anchor and all that good stuff without knowing, the possibilities that are available, or the opportunities, I should say, that are available on all platforms, and which platform is right for that particular individual. You don't know what's going to happen to Anchor, right? While Anchor is free, you're not quite sure if Anchor is going to be around for a month, 2 months. And Anchor, I believe, got bought by Spotify. I want to say that's correct. Anchor is owned by Spotify. So the fact that Anchor is owned by Spotify means that, who knows? Spotify might decide, you know what, we want to go ahead and sell Anchor off to someone else, and now you're going to lose all your data. You don't know what's going to happen. So that's the thing that's up in the air about utilizing a free account. In that same respect, that's why we decide to go with paid website platforms, right? When you use a free platform, that means they get their name on your website. You don't get a private domain. There's all those negatives that come along when you have a website that's hosted and it's free, right? Quote unquote. Right? But when you have a website that you're paying for and you own it and you actually have ownership over it because you're paying for it, that's the differences between Anchor and Libsyn. With Libsyn, you're actually paying for the storage. So you're paying to create this content, this media content, and you're paying to have it stored somewhere. It's like having a Google account, right? When you have a Google account, you get a certain amount of storage, but then if you want more storage, you have to pay a certain amount, right? Like I paid like $5 or $3, $2, whatever it is per month that I pay, so that I have more storage for all my Google Docs, the photos that I have, videos, all that good stuff that I have in Google Drive. That same thing goes for Libsyn. You're paying for the storage where you own 100% of the content, as long as you're paying for that housing of it. With Anchor, you don't know whether it's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. For me, I do host my podcast on Anchor, but I also have a backup. So I actually have a Dropbox where I keep all of my podcast episodes there as well. And I upload them to my YouTube channel there as well. So I have two separate places where if something happens to Anchor, I can just take all those episodes and shift them on over to Libsyn, to Blueberry, whoever else I want to use if I decide to go with a different podcasting service. So keep that in mind. So I wanted to address that to you all. Understand that when you use a free service, that free service comes with a little bit of a cost, right? Whether or not you decide to take that risk, right? It comes with the risk. Let me put it that way. And whether or not you decide to take that risk is totally upon you, but you do want to make people aware of the different options that are available. And I look forward to seeing you and creating content here with you in our digital media space. Wishing you wellness in life and in business. Peace.